All right, we're here for another leg day today. I'm tired. I remember. I did do a weigh-in today. So, something I kind of expected, but something that we're gonna have to kind of be aware of is I'm only 215.8. So, I know that doesn't, for some of you guys who may be new, you hear that and you go, that doesn't sound like much, but I'm supposed to be on a bulk, right? And so when I did my weigh outs for the in body, which obviously was a different scale, but I was 221 on that, I was expecting to see like a 220. For sure was expecting to see like a 220. On a really good cheat day, I can easily get up to 220 because of the carbs and the water weight. And I'm at 215.8 and I've raised my calories 1,000 calories already. So, we need to pay attention to that. It means, basically what I'm trying to say is I'm going to have to increase the calories again. And we knew that was going to be the case. Like, we've been talking about that for the past few weeks. But I thought it would be, I didn't think it would be that low. I didn't think it would still be basically at the exact same weight. Like literally almost, I'd have to go back and check and see how close it was. But we were like at 214 when we were still in the cut, So this is including extra 1,000 calories a day. So typically at this point, I would be a little bit more fed, a little bit more carved up, I would think, but I don't know. There's a lot of factors that can go into play, so we're going to give it until at least next Wednesday, I think, or maybe even next Friday, before we increase the calories and just see what the weight does. So we'll see how the weight hangs on the weekend. We'll see what it does on Wednesday, and if it's just like going downwards, then we'll increase, which is kind of on par, but it's good that we check that, man, so we can kind of see what's going on. Either way, testosterone is going to be boosted because it's an extra 1,000 calories, so it's going to be good. Again, mostly we're trying to put a lot of density into our back, but the legs wouldn't be a bad place either. So I'm debating actually doing some deadlifts today or some kind of deadlift variation today just to kind of hit the hamstrings. They're just the best thing for me personally as far as building the hamstrings up. I'll do those hamstring curls and all that kind of stuff, but it's always like deadlifts are my baby. So, it's technically a back exercise, but it's a back exercise because it works all the muscles on the back side of the body, including the hamstrings. So, I don't know. We might go ahead and do some, I don't want to say stiff-legged deadlifts, but somewhere in between deadlifts and stiff-legged. I'm really hamstring dominant. So, it's one of those things. It's not hard for me to engage my hamstrings on a deadlift. But I don't know, we're going to play around with it and just kind of see what feels good today. Also, the Smith machine is going to be on deck today. I just got to get more familiar with that. So we're probably going to start off with that. Without further ado, let's get inside, get warmed up, and get it going. I'm trying to make that a regular saying, but you know what? We're just going to go. Hey, your boy made a whoopsie. Forgot to switch out the mics, so we may run out of battery here soon. So we're gonna focus a lot less on talking this workout and just fucking moving. Whew, 3 more sets of 10 here. This will be set number 8. And they suck. Come on, damn it. Shit. Well, at least we're at the failure. We're gonna drop the 10s. We'll go again. I'm definitely not doing me any favors with these rest periods, but the point of bulking is not to lift heavy weight, dude. It's about making your muscles feel as much pain as you fucking can. Literally. Come on. Like so. Last one. I'm surprised the audio's still kicking. I have to keep checking it, but we're good to go. Come on. Come on. I like to shake it. Good. Ah, damn. Oh, I lost the tension. Ooh, they gave out that time. Whew. I don't even know if y'all can see me anymore. All right. Whew, like I said, not a lot of battery on that thing, so we're gonna keep it quick and move on to the next one and just be brutal with this workout. But I think either stiff-legged or regular conventional deadlifts next. Okay, we are taking a very Mike Mincer philosophy to this workout. I'm going hard, dude. Like very, very hard, which is good. It's killing me right now. So I'm trying to just keep moving because I can feel like as soon as I slow down, it's gonna hit a wall bad. So, 3 more sets of 10 here. Oh, come on, even it out. And god damn, we are taking kind of a RDL approach to this. It is for the hamstring, so give it about 45 seconds, we'll go again. Yeah, I feel like throwing up. I can feel it. I still might, but I think I got it for right now. One more. Oh God, all right, last one. X, come on. 8, come on, damn it. That's it. Whew. All right, I'm gonna allow myself to just kind of die here for a second. And then, oh shit. I think we're gonna try and do some sissy squats. Surprisingly enough, you guys are still on. I'm surprised we have enough battery for that. I feel fucked up. This is definitely the hardest we've gone so far. I think it's just the fact, again, going back to the calories, like when you have this many calories, it's way more testosterone. I feel way more aggressive in here, which completely went away when we were on that cut. I'm starting to realize, especially since we're not gaining weight with the calorie increase, that we were probably, the testosterone was just probably a little low. Because I'm definitely going way more aggressive. Like this is reminding me back of like when I first started, this is how aggressive I went. And dude, I'm telling y'all, you have to be going towards like pain. Like you're not gonna, especially if your goal is building muscle, like you're not gonna do it if you don't feel the pain. Like if you're just lifting weights to lift heavy weights, like I can go rep out 405 on deadlifts, but listen, if I'm not doing them for more than like 8 to 10 reps, that's not building nothing. You know, it's gonna build strength, but it's not gonna build any muscle. So a big thing here is I'm gonna do a little bit of strength training more towards the beginning of the workouts, later down the road. Right now, it's just volume. And again, it's not just volume to do volume, it's volume to make, it has to hurt, dude. Like it has to be fucking terrible. It's the best way I can put it. Like I remember when I first started doing like, getting into fitness, and when I went from 284 to 220, I trained like this.
And when I shredded all this fat, it still applies dramatically. But I watched that Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary when I was 16, Pumping Iron, and it's shocking the muscle. Like I use that principle throughout cutting, throughout bulking, throughout whatever I'm doing. Like you need, especially in regards to building muscle, you need to shock that muscle, and that means making them feel bad, like doing what you do not want to do, you know? So we're doing some hip thrusters because I haven't been doing them, and you guys know I need to be doing these for the anterior pelvic tilt. Not to mention it's going to help all the other lifts. And I honestly think my hamstrings do get a good contraction out of them too because of like the contraction itself. So we're going to get 3 more sets of these in. But yeah, dude, I feel like throwing up still. I can feel it bad. Hopefully y'all are still on after that whole speech. I am trying to make it relatively quick just to make sure we get it all done. But I'm going to go ahead and get calves and abs after we're done too. Recording at least. And I'm making sure, like, you can do a lot of weight with this one, but when you have an anterior pelvic tilt, it's a very high indicator that you also just need a high amount of reps, even if it's just like body weight. Doing body weight bridges also will help. All right, we'll keep the rest relatively short because it's not super heavy, and I want to get y'all done with, so I can just finish up this workout, bro. I'm spit. Look at my. I don't know if y'all can see my legs shaking right now. I feel like my nervous system's shocked, shocking the muscle. That's why we call it that, by the way. And just, a lot of people, like, they're gonna stop. Like, a lot of people plateau when they get to that point because they're not willing to just go that hard. But listen, you don't do it. You don't deserve it. Nah. Yeah, one of my funniest things to me is there'll be people come in here. They're like, oh yeah, I'll work these 12-hour shifts, blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, I do too. Who are you bragging to? That has nothing to do with how much work you put into here, you know? So it's like, you can put excuse after excuse after excuse if you want to, but the people who really want it and are willing to put in the work are clearly gonna get the results and leave you in the dust, you know? So make sure you fucking leave no stone unturned, you know what I'm saying? Whew. Hyping myself up a little bit, man. Let's just go again. Like I said, I think it's just that testosterone's increased from those calories, which is why I'm kind of excited about increasing the calories again. 4,000 calories a day, dude, are you kidding me? Of course I'm excited about that. More fruity pebbles? Whew, okay. Whoop. We're done. As far as recording goes, I'm gonna get calf raises in, probably get some starfish crunches for the abs just to get them in because I'm pooped. Probably stretch. I think the cardio's hit just from me going so fucking hard. I'm sweating. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the car for a post-workout chit chat.
All right, fam. So it's the next day. I'm actually taking a rest day. And it's actually the last rest day I'm going to be having for a little bit. So let me go ahead and explain the game plan. So it's been a day. I just forgot to do an outro video, I guess. I can't remember. But it's been, yesterday we did the leg workout yesterday. My legs are fucked. That was a really good leg workout. I feel like we pushed it really hard. Today, nothing crazy. I ended up just taking a nap and ended up sleeping too late. So what I decided to do, I even journaled this down, but I think what we're going to do, because my mindset has been kind of going like, should we be doing rest days? Should we not be doing rest days? And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I think rest days are important for some people, not for your boy. And we're going to experiment, right? Like, so it's one of those things that like, I've never just tried to like keep going with lifting every day for more than like maybe 3 weeks at a time. And so the idea is to just try and go every single fucking day. And according to the research, man, like there's varying research on it. You know, if you look at like Dr. Jim Stefani, he'll say to train every single day, no matter what, like weight train every single day, because the body's meant for that. And you'll see people who are building more muscle, like C-Bum, for example, he'll train only 5 days a week with 2 days of recovery. So I just want to see what happens, man. You know, again, we got to see what happens. Obviously, I'm not on any, PEDs or anything like that. It's gonna just like boost that up there. But it's really mentality thing for me. And again, the research is kind of leaning more towards like, again, it has to do a lot with like where your testosterones are laying, how good your diet is, yada yada yada, making sure you're getting plenty of sleep, which I have to pay attention to, obviously. But I think the main thing is the reason I kind of have been kind of throwing those rest days in a little bit too frequently, because yeah, I think last week we did 2 rest days. It's just because like I'm not really like set in stone with it, and so today I was like, no, we got to get in set in stone with a game plan with this bulk. So the idea is like if a rest day happens, or if like a day where I don't get some exercise, or a lift in rather. I don't want to say that because I never take full rest days anyways. I did in fact already get like 30 minutes of stretching in, by the way, because I fucking needed it. I definitely felt the fact that I needed that. And we got a good full body one in. So we got some of that in, but nothing else. And so I think from here on out, I'm going to try and make it a standard, like every day lift, no matter what, right? Because guys, I got weights at home. There's no excuse. I have every way to do it. So obviously, not every workout's going to be as intense as today's video. We went really intense. But there are just going to be days where I feel like if I need to deload a little bit, I'll just kind of take it a little bit more medium with the weight and spend a lot more time doing some foam rolling. Because here's the thing, guys. I still am doing some foam rolling and stretching, which is a lot more than what a lot of bodybuilders do in the first place. So again, it's just experimentation, seeing how it reacts to my body. I feel like all my joints and stuff feel fine. I feel like I'm recovering a lot better than I was when I was cutting. And again, guys, I was going like 2 or 3 weeks at a time while I was eating 1,000 calories less and still not seeing anything too crazy. Again, I'm pretty good about reading my body, and if I feel like I need to deload a little bit, I'll just do a different exercise that doesn't affect that joint, or I'm pretty good about working around it. So I think that's the game plan from now on. Just again, for this bulk, I think it is just going to cause the most hypertrophic effects for me. So we're going to go with that game plan. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rest up tonight. Again, I've been sleeping a ton. I think a big factor that's also been playing into effect is I can tell I'm a lot more sleepy, but also I just need to focus a little bit more on that hydration. I've been kind of slacking on that part. So got to do that. But I will see you guys tomorrow for another, I guess tomorrow will be a chest day workout. Yeah, tomorrow's chest day. So I'll see you guys there. Peace out. Have a wonderful night.